Hey guys, it's me, Vanessa. Can you believe it? 6 weeks post-op? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, so I have a few things to share. First, I'm going to share the basics. It was March 13th of 2017, I got the vertical sleeve gastrectomy, and I started at my highest weight, 280 pounds. Before surgery, I was 235.2, and this morning, I was 200.4 pounds. So I got all this written down so that I can give you all the numbers on the video. But it was 1.4 pounds lost this week, 14.8 since the beginning of surgery, and 59.6 for the whole weight loss journey. So I'm very, very excited. I am so happy. You guys, this is awesome. And I actually hit a huge milestone this past Friday. I'm not mad at it. I'm kind of upset that I still didn't stay in the two teens, but I hit, it was, what was it, Friday? 219.8. So I gained 0.6 for 2 days, but I know exactly what I did. I was eating not so great food choices, even though I stayed under my calories, and I actually also did not drink my water, my fluid, like I should have. I was barely getting in 40 ounces each day of water, and I was doing coffees and all that kind of stuff. So I wasn't making good choices this weekend. So that I can see the 0.6 gain. I can see exactly. But I'm happy because I'm back on track and I'm doing really well. Today has been great. I have been trying something kind of different. Last week I tried doing some raw vegetables. Did not go so well. So this week my focus was on cooking everything and making it more moist, so that way it was easier for my stomach to digest and be happy. So on Sunday, I had my husband help me do some chicken in the crock pot. So now I know how to do it, but I did a cup of the chicken bouillon, and I added, I think we only did 3 chicken breast. And made that, and I think that's gonna last me like the whole week. But I had 2 ounces of the shredded chicken for lunch today, and I had half a cup of zucchini that I did in a pan. Like I sauteed it in like one of those cooking sprays, and then I also added an ounce of feta cheese, and so that was so good. It was really good. It was so worth it. So, and my stomach was happy. My stomach was completely happy. And then this morning when I had my shake, I only added half a cup of spinach. I didn't add the full cup. So I'm gonna see how that helps too. I was able to drink my stuff a lot faster this morning and get in all of my fluids. Actually, that water bottle back there, I finished 2 of those right now, and it's only, let's see, it's not even 2 o'clock and I already finished 40 ounces. So my goal this week is to, of course, get my 60 ounces of fluid in, water, and to get in 90 grams of protein, and I'm going to try to work on 25 grams of fiber. So that is my goal this week, and I'm going to continue doing my country heat workouts. I'm going to continue, counting my calories on my Fitness Pal, doing what I need to do, that type of stuff. So that's pretty much all on the weight loss. I noticed a few of my muscles were kind of sore because I started doing, it's called dance conditioning, that's part of the country heat program, and it's a lot of squats, push-ups, sit-ups, all those kind of things. And I noticed some soreness. Now I have no discomfort now from my surgery, so I'm completely healed, and I can, if I want to, start running, but I'm going to start walking first before I start running. But I'm going to continue doing the country heat until I finish the 30 days, and everything's going really well. I'm very, very happy. Now, I do want to talk about something. Okay, so I was asking my husband yesterday, what is a topic that, he thought that would be very important to mention? And one of the things he mentioned was that the way that I view things, my attitude, has completely changed since surgery. So I noticed I was hating life especially when I was 280 pounds. I was not a happy person. I would try to, you know, when pictures were taken, of course I would smile and I would look happy, but I was never happy. I remember some nights laying in bed and just dreading, like just a dread of like, I have to get up. Oh, I have to do this. I have to do that. I remember there was a time too, I don't know if you guys ever felt this. I don't know if this is linked to depression or what, but there was like this dread of me not accomplishing anything in my life. And I remember, I'm gonna get emotional. I remember waking up sometimes and feeling like I would never accomplish anything. And I noticed a huge change in that. I didn't want to cry. But yeah, so at 280, even at 260, I kind of felt this way. And then I noticed as I was losing weight and I was getting down to, you know, like the 220s, 230s, it was like, I don't know, like a light switch. Like it was like, I'm finally doing what I need to do in my life, and I'm taking care of myself. I'm taking care of my family. I'm just a happier person. And I cry because I remember how I felt back then. I remember the way that I felt, and it was like a vicious cycle, you know? I would be upset because I ate something, and then that would make me want to eat more of the terrible things, you know, that brought me to the weight that I was. So I'm not going to edit this, you guys, because I want you to see this is raw. This is, even though, you know, I've lost almost 60 pounds, and Friday I did lose 60 pounds, 60.2, but with all this weight loss, it's a lot of emotional baggage. Some good because it's like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I feel like I can accomplish so much more, and I have so much more energy, and I'm so happy about that. But you do remember, you know, you remember the way you felt before the weight loss. You know, the not feeling like you can accomplish anything in your life. You know, it's one of those things where, you know, people don't notice you, they don't talk to you, they don't do anything when you're heavier. But as you lose weight, more and more people are drawn to you. And it has nothing to do, I don't think, with your weight. I think it has to do with the way you feel and that you see yourself. So people can sense someone who is in pain and who's hurting and doesn't feel, you know, good about themselves. You know, they're not drawn to that. They're drawn to the happy person, the joyful person, the one that, you know, wants to get out there and meet people, and the one that's open to other people. You know, that's what people are drawn to. So I don't think people, you know, they think, oh, let me ignore this person because they're obese or they're fat or anything like that. I just think because, me personally, because I was unhappy with myself, I didn't allow a lot of people in. And so, you know, as you see a lot of my posts now about working out and about eating, and I share a lot of my life, but it used to not be that way. I used to try to hide things. You know, I remember there was one time, no, there were multiple times that this had happened. I was a complete closet eater. So I would eat when no one was watching. So I remember, you know, staying up late at night. I would make an excuse to watch videos at night, like YouTube, different shows, all those kind of things. I would go into the living room while my husband was still sleeping and my daughter was still sleeping. And I would eat. And I would continue eating until I got so sick. And I'm just so grateful that I don't do that anymore. It's been years. It's been since 2015. So those kind of things I've broken, you know, those habits, but I still remember them. And I remember the way I felt, you know, it's like it felt good at the moment, but then after it was done, it didn't feel so good. So, oh, I am so sorry, you guys. This is like really emotional, but I just want you to know, you know, never give up. Never give up on this. And you know, yes, I'm an advocate of weight loss surgery. This is something that worked for me. This is something that I needed. But you can still make the changes without surgery. So if you're thinking, oh, I need surgery, or I cannot get this, or I can't lose weight, or I can't get to my goal, that is not true. You can so do anything you put your mind to, as long as you stick to a healthy diet, not a fad diet, but a healthy diet, and you exercise. You can do so much more than you think you can. And and just these bad habits that you have, this is why we gain weight. And so these are the things that we need to change, so that we don't, that we end this vicious cycle, that we don't continue to do the things that are hurting us, that we look forward to the future, and that we take care of ourselves. And that's the most important thing. And, in the past 3 years, this is what I've learned. I've learned, the things that I was doing, it was hurting me. And so it just helps. It just helps to, prevent the binge eating by, keeping the stuff out of the house. Don't even keep it in the house. Junk food, that type thing. Don't use trigger foods. I understand a lot of people say, with food addiction, it's worse than alcohol because we're around food. To a point. The problem is with binge eating, not many people binge eat on fruits and vegetables. We binge eat on junk food. So if you are around junk food, you're going to binge on it. But if you say, no, I'm not going to have this in my house, my family doesn't need it either because it's awful for both of us or all of us, that's what you need to focus on. You need to get it out of the house, out of your surroundings. If you're in a workplace, talk to your work employees, or your, people that you work with. Let them know, this is something I struggle with, and I would prefer not to have candy out in a dish, out where I can see it every day. You can make small changes that will help you along your journey and make better choices. So that's pretty much, what I want to share. It's crazy on how moods change. We get healthier, we feel healthier, and our minds get healthier, and we just are happier people. And it's crazy. It's crazy how now, I'm able to just pick up and go somewhere. There's weekends I remember back in the past that I wouldn't want to go out. I would want to stay in bed all day. I don't do that anymore. And it's just crazy, it makes me very happy. But I just want you guys to know, I'm here for you guys. If you ever need someone to talk to, if you're ever feeling the way I did, and I'm stuffed up now, but I'm here. I know, I felt it. I still struggle, but it's getting better. So I hope you guys have a great week. And like I said, I am so sorry I broke down. I want to show you guys. I don't want to edit it out. I want to show you this is part of the journey. This is normal. And I hope you guys have a great week. And I will talk to you all soon.